whatever type of medical help the person might need by telecommunications. Over. Same question. You know, we've been in low Earth orbit for a long time, and now we're, you know, it's obvious that we can do this, and other companies can do it too, and I think that that's great, because that will make things better, smarter, as there's a little bit more competition, and that will allow NASA to focus on going further into space and building rockets and spacecraft that can take us farther than low Earth orbit and discover stuff and explore like our charter is. Over. Considering tomorrow is Halloween, we don't really have a lot of costumes up here, but I do have some candy, and I think we'll acknowledge the holidays one way or the other. Christmas, I was up here on my first flight for Christmas, and we had, of course, the day off, and I had brought up some gifts for all my crewmates, so it depends on the different type of holiday. Thanksgiving, well, I'm sure we're going to make the next crew who's going to be here will make a big dinner, and we have turkey and cranberry dressing and stuffing and stuff like that, so it's the way you want to make it. Over. Increments up here are about 6 months. We're getting ready to have a person stay up for a year, so we'll learn a whole lot more about that, but the 6 months is generally based on our lifeboat, the Soyuz, which brings us up and can take us home. That has about a 6-month year life. But, you know, we could stay up for a long time. The only thing we have to worry about is radiation. You know, there was a lot of radiation up here. Over. At first it is, but you get used to it. We sleep in a sleeping bag in our sleep station, which is a little room like a closet. But, you know, you can sleep upside down, you can sleep sideways, so it doesn't feel like it's so cramped because you can take advantage of the ceiling space. And, you know, you're looking for a pillow, because that's what we have on the ground usually, and you're looking to lay down on something, but there's nothing really to lay down, and there's no pillow, and so you have to sort of simulate that. I push against a wall and my feet against one other wall, and that makes it feel like I'm leaning against something. It makes it easier to sleep. Over. You know, we have a usual work week where we have part of the weekends off. Part of Saturday we spend cleaning the space station, which is actually pretty fun because you can do it upside down and sideways. And then, you know, other parts of the weekend, we can spend some time talking to our families on our phone when it works, or even having a video conference with our families. One of the things we all love to do is look out the window and look back at our planet and then look out into space. So we have some time, and also that we do have a little bit of internet up here. It's a little slow, but we do have a little internet and email. Over. Strangest, but pretty much one of the coolest things is the aurora. Up in the northern hemisphere, just recently there was some sun activity which made the aurora very bright, and so we could see this green energy going into the Earth, and that was pretty. That's figure out the hardest part. I mean, there's a lot of things that we do that are a little bit physically taxing. We're getting ready to do it. Sometimes we have to stay up late or get up early for that. Science experiments, you want to make sure you do them right, so that you spend a lot of time reading over procedures and looking at the observations when the science experiments, trying to make sure you get it right. So I think the hardest